Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today's makeup is inspired by my nails, very mint with a hint of pink. So I'm starting out with a new primer. This is the first time using it. This is from Kismet Pure Vitamin C Primer. I got this in my Ipsy bag and I have to say that I did not like this primer just because it's a little bit too oily for me and it just didn't look good. And to have extra coverage under my eyes, I always go in with the Maybelline concealer before I do the foundation. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage Foundation. This is in the color medium. And I really like this foundation. It's full coverage, it's matte, and it's very lightweight. I did not like the way it looked with the primer. It just made my smile lines crease at the end of the day and it just looked really bad, but by itself and with a different primer, this foundation looks so good. After I apply my foundation, I always like to go back with a different concealer just so I can have even more coverage and to really cover those under eye circles. And I'm going to be using the Benefit Cakeless Concealer. This is in the shade number 5. Now going back to the Maybelline concealer, I'm going to use that to prime my eyelids. This time I'm not setting them just because I want the shades to really stand out. Alright, so now for the fun part. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde and I'm going in with this mint shade. This is in the color Haze and I absolutely love this palette just because they have so much pigment in zero kickback. Look at that. That is so beautiful. And I'm applying it with an Eco Tools brush. I don't know the name of the brush, it doesn't have a name or a number, but it's perfect for this kind of application if you want your shadows to really stand out. So I'm just gonna apply that all over the lid. I've been wanting to use this shadow for a while now and it's the perfect time now that my nails match this color. Now I'm just using a small fluffy brush to blend the eyeshadow just up a little bit. Now I'm grabbing this shade, this is called Crash, and I'm using a Profusion brush and I'm just gonna blend that all over the crease. And to be honest with you guys, when I sat down to do this makeup look, I didn't have a plan. I just knew that I wanted to use the mint shade and then from then it was just a guessing game. And looking back, I should have used a different color. I should have used either a pink or a purple to blend the crease. But you will see on the video that I do go in with a little bit of pink. Now for eyeliner, this is a beautiful eyeliner. This is from LA Girl. This is called, what is this called? This is called Fresh. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's very creamy and very pigmented and it just looks perfect. In a different video, I mentioned that you couldn't sharpen these little pencils and it turns out that you can, so I was completely wrong. So you can sharpen it to get more product out. Now I'm going in with Utopia and I'm gonna add that on the bottom lash. This looks pink on video, but it's more of a corally shade and this is the color that I should have used to blend crease. And on the video I don't show it, but I do use Libra, which is like a very light purple, like a lilac. So I'm mixing those two colors together. I'm mixing Utopia and Libra together and then just adding it on the bottom lash. And then there I go with the pink and the lilac on the crease. It looks a little bit of a mess right now, but in pictures it looks so much better. Now I did want something like a shimmery because everything was so matte and I was thinking about using Mercury on the Huda palette, but it was too dark for this look. So I'm using the Tarte Pro Remix palette, and this is in the shade Art Deco, and it's very, very light, and this is perfect because it just adds a hint of shimmer to the middle of the lid. Now I'm going in with that lilac color. I'm not mixing it, I'm just using it by itself, and I'm going in on the inner corner with that. And then I'm adding glitter glue to the inner corner because I'm using the NYX Brilliant Lights. No, it's the NYX Brilliant Brights, not Lights. And I believe that is in the shade Beauty Beam. Yeah, that's what it's called, Beauty Beam, and it has a pink iridescent. Very, very pretty. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Telescopic by Loreal, and for lashes, I'm using Kiss Ever Easy Lashes in 01. And now I'm just setting the concealer with a little bit of powder, and I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. For bronzer, I'm going to be using the Forever Sunkissed by e.l.f. This bronzer is one of my favorite drugstore bronzers. So beautiful and looks amazing on the skin. And for blush, I will be using the Milani palette. This is called Flowers of Love. And I'm going to be mixing those two colors together. These blushes are completely matte. And every time I use it, I feel like it looks better with them being mixed. I feel like Milani has some of the best blushes out there. And for highlighter, this is the Master Chrome by Maybelline. This is called Molten Rose Gold. I'm going to be adding a few drops of oil to my lips just because they're very dry at the moment. And for lipstick, I'm using the NYX Lingerie Push-Up. This is in the color Bedtime Flirt. And to top it off, I'm going to be using the Milani Keep It Full Lip Gloss. This is in the color Champagne, and it just adds a beautiful shine to the lips. And for the final step, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Makeup Set and Mist Setting Spray. It's one of my favorite setting sprays. And that's the final look. Very quick and very simple. It matches my nails, so there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!